Many of us are still feeling the effects of Hurricane Helene, including hundreds of farmers in Georgia. We're talking a multi-billion-dollar loss. Sydney Hood is taking a closer look at the impacts this storm had on farmers.
Farmers all across Georgia are still recovering from Hurricane Helene. Coming up on News 12 at 6 o'clock, you'll hear from one local dairy farmer about what the recovery process has been like for him and how he is still cleaning up months after the hurricane. But he tells me that he considers himself one of the lucky ones here. So check out that story at 6. We'll have updates for you on our website, WRDW.com, as well as on our WRDW app.
Today, North Augusta leaders will hold a community engagement meeting to give updates on progress from Hurricane Helene cleanup. The mayor, city administrator, and other leaders will talk about debris pickup and give an update on city roads. The meeting is from 6 to 7:30 at the Municipal Building on Georgia Avenue. And don't forget about the upcoming hearings for the Georgia homestead exemption. This is your chance to make your voice heard before local governments and school boards make their decisions. In Richmond County, there are 2 Board of Education meetings left before they plan to opt out. One is next Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. The other is January 27th at 6 p.m. Augusta's city administrator says we should know the dates for the commission meetings soon. The Columbia County Board of Commissioners plans to opt out as well. Their hearings are next Tuesday at 6 o'clock, January 28th at 10 a.m., and then February 4th at 6 o'clock. All of them will be at the Evans Government Center in the auditorium. And the Columbia County Board of Education scheduled its hearings this week. The first is on January 27th at 8 a.m., the second, January 28th at 6 p.m., and the last one will be February 4th, also at 6 p.m. All of those will be in the Board of Education building. The Glasscock County Board of Education holding its first public hearing today to opt out of the homestead exemption. That meeting was at 10 o'clock this morning at the Glasscock County Board of Education boardroom. The next 2 meetings are January 23rd and 30th, both at 6 p.m. There's a new boil water advisory in effect this morning in Aiken. The city says this is for Henry Street, Boardman Road Southeast, Douglas Drive, and Chatham Street Southeast. The city says it's because of a water main break near Henry Street and Randolph Street Southeast. About 95 homes are impacted, experiencing low water pressure or none at all. And there is a boil water advisory still in effect. McCormick County Water and Sewer says people who live on Cooper and Martin Drives, including the camp clubs, need to boil water for a minute before using it until further notice. Officials say this is because of a water leak in the area.